Session 23, the Internships.
Yep. Okay, Mom. Got it. Eye contact with a handshake. No, I'm not wearing jeans. I don't know if they take direct deposit, but I will ask them. Mom, I'm only an intern. We don't have 401ks. I'm not annoyed. I don't want to feel like I'm being dropped off at camp, okay? Hold on. Oh, Mom, I have to take this. It's Iris. She's calling from Greece. She's backpacking. I don't know what her parents think about it, but I'll be sure to ask her. I really got to take this. Okay? I love you too. Bye. Tell me everything. Is it awesome? Shut up. So the two of you just spent the entire day together. I'm so jealous. Not yet. I'm gonna go in any minute now, as soon as I stop dreading it. Maybe make some coffee, then make some copies, then make some copies, and make some coffee. Well, thank you, but I am not proud of me. I should be in the beach right now with you, making disgustingly prolonged eye contact with a Greek lifeguard. Oh, it is my mom. She's driving me insane. Don't you know, Summer, that this internship right here, this could start the rest of your life. Please send me updates. I love you too. Hi. Is everything okay? Okay, Mom, just please let it be. I applied to this internship on my own. I got the gig on my own. Can you just trust that I have it handled? It's an internship, Mom, not the Hunger Games. Okay. Bye. You'll be fine. Just don't embarrass yourself. Mom? Oh, yeah, no, everything's fine. Except for the fact that I walked in and showed my entire office my ass. Oh my God, Mom, are you laughing? It was humiliating. And breezy. Thank you for asking. It's a little funny now. I'm in the bathroom, so I have to go. But I will call you later, if I live to see later. Thanks, Mom. Bye. It's just an internship. You're fine. Just don't embarrass yourself.
Well, Lindsay's internship went remarkably well. Let's hear from Lindsay Ressler, class of 2016, who was our intern winner from spring 2016, and now an employee of Geometry Global in Chicago.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
I'm pretty good. We, after a lot of technical hassles and everything, we're finally online, which is terrific. Group, I'm really excited to. Well, some of you may even recognize Lindsay's face. This is Lindsay Ressler. She is a graduate of Michigan State University, and she is also the very first intern from Foundations of Shopper Market or Advertising, Brand Activation, and Shopper Marketing. She was in the inaugural class in January, and also one of the two people that were awarded internships, summer internships. And just a very short time ago, which she'll tell us about, Lindsay was finished her internship, and she was hired on, and she's one of Geometry's brand spanking new junior strategic planners. So welcome, Lindsay. Thanks for coming and speaking to the class.
Problem. Thanks for reaching out.
Oh, absolutely. So, Lindsay, tell us a little bit about it. Okay, now you can leave out the bit. You can pick up from the bit where you were just overjoyed and thrilled on the last day of class that you were awarded this great internship. And so, when did you actually start your internship?
So we started the first week of June, so I had a month to get myself together and move here. And I found a great apartment with two of my friends from Michigan State, so that worked out really nicely. And then on the first day, they had all the interns. There were 6 of us sit in a conference room, and we met each other. The office is set up a little uniquely here because of some of the client contracts. So we have space on the 12th floor of this building, the 11th floor of this building, and then the second floor of the building connected to us.
So you're in the merchandise mart, aren't you?
I'm not. I'm in the apparel mart, but
the apparel mart, right?
the Team Unilever shopper office is in the merchandise mart. But they're all connected and they're all a little different. So I didn't really see many of the other interns because there were only me and another girl on the 12th floor. But we had some like training sessions and like networking events that we all went to, and it was really cool. They one of the things that they do for all of the advertising interns in the city of Chicago is called the 4A's events. So we would like go sit at these and hear at these like panel discussions and hear people like give advice about how to get a job or resume, things like that, like just better your career.
Right. And so then, so geometry itself gave you a certain degree of training as well during that period, isn't it?
Yeah, we had like probably like 6 or so introductory sessions that taught us about exactly like what each aspect of the agency does and how they all work together, which was really cool to learn because I can't say I learned that in school. You kind of have to be immersed in that to understand it completely, and I'm still trying to figure it out, but I definitely have like a better grasp.
Well, absolutely. I mean, every advertising agency operates a little bit differently, and it'd be impossible to learn all of those nits and bits and little pieces at university, right? And so that carried you through. So the length of your internship in total was 3 months, right?
Yeah. So towards the middle of August is when they said that they would be able to extend an offer and hire me full time, and my responsibilities didn't really change, which was nice. I still work on the same client, which is Mondelez, so they have Oreo, Ritz, and Triscuit, and all those like sugary, salty snacks. But now I definitely have like a little more responsibility, still along the same lines of the stuff I was doing over the summer. But yeah, it's been really great.
Oh, fantastic. And so, you're kind of being, I'm assuming that you're being mentored by some of the people in the strategic planning office as well and helping you along to develop out your skills?
Yes, definitely. So my manager was the same one I had this summer, and we have a really good relationship, and she really makes sure that I'm getting the most out of my time during the summer and then still pushes me to like do my best now. So the transition was really easy too.
Getting the best out of you is great for both sides, both for geometry and for you. And I know that geometry is really keen on bringing in people and training them from the ground up. I got a terrific letter from the HR lady, the head of HR, Susan Wise, talking.
I'm in her office.
Oh, you're in her?
I'm in Leslie's office right now. She's next door.
She's next door. At any rate, and she was really complimentary of both yourself and Amy, who we'll meet shortly, about coming in and that you had a really good grounding in shopper marketing, and it kind of gave you a leg up in many respects. So do you feel that some of the things that you learn in class are applicable to what you're doing on the job?
Definitely. So we had a final intern project, which they split the 6 of us into 2 teams along with the 2 interns in Minneapolis. We just like worked with them via Skype and phone and stuff. We never met them, but our final project was identical to the final project that we did in class. So that we had a different client, but the ask was the same and similar. So Amy and I were on separate teams. They did that on purpose. Yeah, it was definitely helpful, and my team, I think, greatly appreciated my advice, and I even showed my presentation to them that I had made in class, and it helped a lot.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, that's really great. Yeah, because one of the terrific things that's happening this year is geometry, as you know, takes on roughly around 8 interns a year, and 4 of them are going to come from Michigan State. So there'll be 2 from autumn, and then 2 from spring as well. So this will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, and it's looking the way that it will be, that this will be an ongoing relationship, as well as looking at some of the possibilities of working client side as well, certainly with clients like Mondelez, but also Kevin Flagg from from Unilever as well as looking at people. So it's starting the ball rolling, and you're at the very, very beginning of it. That's pretty exciting in itself. That's great. Well, look, Lindsay, I know that you've got to rush, and I know that you're dashing off to a meeting at this point, but I just wanted to say thank you ever so much. Thanks for talking to the students. Is there any last bit of advice, because they're coming up on their group project? Is there any bit of advice that you want to give them?
I guess I'd just say, make the most of it and try and get the most out of it that you possibly can. It will definitely benefit you in the long run, and good luck, everyone.
Thanks ever so much. Perfect way to end it. Great. Very, very good indeed. Thank you, Lindsay. And I'll be speaking to you. I'll let you know how the groups do.
Oh, sounds good. Looking forward to it.
All right. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Amy Rumvelt is up next. Amy is in the creative end of it, was in the creative track at Michigan State, and she graduated in 2016. She, too, was a winner of the internship and now an employee at Geometry Global.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, how are you?
Okay, good. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. I suppose you're getting ready for those cold Chicago winter coming up, eh?
Yeah, it's already started to get a little cold here, so not too happy about that.
Yeah, well, Thanksgiving's just around the corner. I mean, it's just a downhill slope, literally, to January and the deepest, darkest, cold Chicago days. Well, Chicago is where I got my start as well, and so yeah, I do know it well. Well, listen, group, we're really happy to welcome back a Michigan State alum, Amy Rumvelt, who took the course last semester. Amy was one of our lucky recipients of a paid summer internship, of which, like Lindsay, has turned into full-time employment. Hurrah! Yay, that first job. That's great. That's fantastic. For your information, Amy, we're going to be doing, there'll be 4 internships offered this year as well, 2 for this first semester and 2 for spring semester as well.
Cool.
But why don't, to give the students an idea, and tell them a little bit about your experience. Because your internship, it was a summer internship. So when did it start? What did you do? That sort of thing.
So it started at the beginning of June. So I had about a month after graduation to kind of get ready to move to Chicago. I was the only creative intern in Chicago, so that was a little different. Everybody else was account or research. I worked on the Team Unilever Shopper account, which is all Unilever products. And I was on the Walmart team, meaning that we focus specifically on selling Unilever products at Walmart retailers. I was on a team of about 7 people and did different things for the team, brainstorms. From day one, I was in on brainstorms and meetings with the account people, the clients. And then in addition to all of that, we had intern projects and intern meetings to go to with information about the company, information about shopper marketing and how it all works and all that kind of stuff.
Who was your direct report? Was it one of the creative directors or?
Yeah, my creative director, Tara, was my direct report. But I could always go to any of the ACDs or art directors on my team for help. Everybody was really great.
Right. As a creative person, are you tied with a partner, or do you work with a group of people, or how does it work?
It's not so much like I'm with somebody. We all kind of collaborate as a group. There are it's usually there are some copywriters and some art directors, and we work together on the presentation decks where they'll work on the write-ups and we work on the visuals. But it's not so much like a pairing of one art director for every writer.
Oh, right. Okay. So it's more like a team effort as opposed to a direct pairing. I gotcha. So when you're now that, your internship, let's see, that lasted about 3 months, right?
Yep. It ended about halfway through August.
Right. And so when did you get the happy news that they were saying, we have a place for you?
I found out before my internship ended. It was around July that my creative director pulled me aside and was like, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay here? We can try to find a spot for you. Trying to figure out some of that stuff. And it took a little bit of time and shuffling to figure out where I could fit. Some people had left, so there were some it actually worked out very perfectly in our office for a spot for me. So I knew by the time, because they wanted me to just switch immediately from intern to full full-time. They didn't want there to be any gap because they really couldn't afford to be short-staffed. So I pretty much immediately, my internship ended a Thursday, Friday morning I went in and I was already full-time. Right?
Full-time employee. Wow, exciting. Yeah. That's really great stuff.
It's really cool.
Yeah, you can't help but smile, can you? So is working in shopper marketing, has that turned out to be, have you found your area? Is this interesting you, or what do you think?
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's a different challenge than what I've experienced through a lot of school, where that was a lot of traditional print-based advertising, maybe some digital and video. This is a whole different ballpark because not only are you dealing with a client and what they want, you're also dealing with retailers and trying to tailor everything that you do specifically for different retailers, and what are some retailers going to push? What's the language? What's the look and feel of this retailer, and how can we match the product messaging with those different retailers?
Wow, it sounds interesting. So it's just not like a typical art direction job. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of strategy that goes through it as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. That's really, really good. Well, that's great. I mean, the students there, we're roughly a couple of weeks away now from their final group project. I mean, you remember that one well. Do you have any words of wisdom for them?
Just work really hard, dedicate yourself to the project, ask for help, ask for questions and for clarifications if you need any. Really, just think outside the box. Think, you really don't have any realistic budgets or anything on you, so you can really, the sky's the limit, and explore and really try to create an awesome in-store event or display or something interactive that people can use. But just really be passionate about it. I think that was what really helped my team, was that when we presented, we were really excited about our ideas, and it just everything flowed really well, and I think that came off to the judges that we really loved our idea.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, enthusiasm, passion, excitement, and everything like that. Yeah, absolutely. You guys were bang on, and stood out from the other groups as well, which is great. And, obviously you and Lindsay stood out amongst them as well to be able to be offered the internships. In terms of the internships, is there any advice that you want to give for the students in terms of putting together, because you put together a statement as well, didn't you, which they'll have to do?
Yeah, just be genuine, and I know everybody says, be yourself and everything, but, for me, it was really exciting to try to tackle a different form of advertising and really go into something that I didn't know a bunch about and be excited to learn and experience that, and I tried to express that best, that I thought this was something that I just learned about within the last few months of my life, and I'm ready to try to start a career in it and see where it can take me. So that was kind of what I did with my written statement going into the internship. But as far as the internship goes, again, just constantly asking, is there anything else I can do, and really pushing yourself, and meeting deadlines, not only meeting deadlines, but being early for deadlines, and really just being passionate and dedicated and showing that, and naturally you'll rise to the top, and they'll want to retain you if you're showing that passion and dedication.
Well, I gotta say, I mean, obviously that's the formula for success, and it's worked for you. Certainly it's worked for Lindsay as well. So congratulations to you, and to both of you, really. And I look forward to talking to you and following your career and talking to you and telling you about how this group of Michigan State shopper marketers have done.
Yeah, that'll be great. I'm excited to hear, and hope everything goes well for everyone.
Great. Thanks very much. And Amy, and have a really happy Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you in the new year.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So in order to apply for the internship and hopefully gain some full-time employment, just like Lindsay and Amy, you first need to write 250 to 300 word personal statement about why you're interested in working in shopper marketing, and particularly why geometry. Now send that along with your resume to me by the 21st of April. That's this coming Friday, 21st of April. Our judging panel will be evaluating your performance during the presentations, right? So you want to be on your best behavior and do a smashing job. Internships last about 3 months, begin in summer, and could very well, as I said, result in full-time employment, just like Amy and Lindsay. If you have any questions, please drop me an email. Good luck, guys.